Extra minutes.
I've been to Japan to revisit Fukushima, which was where 3 years ago the nuclear explosion to equal only Chernobyl occurred. As a result of that explosion, there's a 12k, 15k radius which has been abandoned. It's a no-go zone now. And that has left ghost cities. We went to one of those and it is as if time stopped. Shops are still as they were, cars are still parked as they were, people's belongings are obvious. I mean, streetlights are still working. Strangely enough, there'd be a red streetlight still working, and it's eerie. It's devastating. You know that this was a vibrant city. You know that thousands of people lived here. You know that this was a flourishing area, and there's nothing. These exclusion zones are very difficult to get into for the obvious reason. They're a health risk. That's why nobody's there. We sought permission, which you are granted. You're given a period of time, which is really just a couple of hours to go in there. Because the radiation levels are very high, you are taking in a dose of radiation. There's just nothing you can do about that. I think by being there for just a couple of hours, we limited our exposure, and that's the idea.
What is this for?
Huh? For radiation.
A few kilometres away, Tatiko Noguchi is doing tests of her own.
It's too cold for radiation.
Very dangerous.
And the results aren't as good.
That is still going up. So this tree is a hotspot.
What worries me is that the Japanese government seems to be making people think that they can go back. And the science, the studies would suggest that's not true. The science would suggest that they're never going back. And I think that that's a message the Japanese government is yet to convey to these homeless people.